Ever wondered why vultures, nature's clean-up crew, have such a notorious reputation? Often when we think of vultures, we envision a group of grim scavengers lurking ominously around scenes of demise. This image, however, is a disservice to these fascinating birds, who play an essential role in our ecosystems. Vultures quite literally clean up our world. As scavengers, they consume the remains of dead animals, preventing the spread of diseases and maintaining a balanced ecosystem. Without them, we'd be neck-deep in carcasses and the harmful bacteria they attract. Yet, despite their importance, vultures are often vilified, their bald heads and hunched postures earning them a place in folklore as symbols of death and decay. But there's so much more to these birds than meets the eye. Vultures are a diverse group with over 23 species spread across the globe. Each species has its unique traits and habits, from the massive Andean condor, boasting a wingspan of over 3 meters, to the Egyptian vulture, known for its resourcefulness and intelligence. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey into the intriguing world of vultures. We'll delve into their unique characteristics, discuss the different types of vultures, and explore their behaviors. We'll talk about which vulture is the most fierce and which one is most ferocious when it comes to feeding on a carcass. We'll also shed light on their crucial role in our ecosystems and why it's important to change our perception of these misunderstood creatures. The world of vultures is one filled with intrigue and complexity. They're not just scavengers, but fascinating creatures, each with their own story to tell. So let's set aside our preconceived notions and dive into a world where death gives life, where the ugly is beautiful, and where the feared is revered. Are you ready to take a closer look at these misunderstood creatures? Stay tuned. Vultures aren't just one size fits all. They come in various shapes, sizes, and species. Yes, you heard it right. The vulture family is a diverse clan, with each member having its own unique personality and characteristics. Let's start with the Old World vultures, shall we? These are vultures that primarily inhabit Asia, Africa, and Europe. They are known for their keen eyesight, using it to spot carrion from great heights. These creatures are quite distinct, with their bare heads and necks, a feature that helps them keep clean while feasting on carrion. The king of this group is the lappet-faced vulture, a rather large and dominant bird that often gets the first pick at a carcass. On the other side of the world, we have the New World vultures, native to the Americas. These vultures have a keen sense of smell, a rare trait among birds which they use to locate their food. And let's not forget the mighty Andean condor, one of the largest flying birds in the world. But it's not all about size and strength. The hooded vulture, for example, is smaller and less powerful than its relatives, yet it has its own way of getting to the meat. Each vulture species has its own unique feeding habits, habitat, and physical attributes. Some prefer the open savannas, while others favor the dense rainforests or towering mountain ranges. Even their feeding habits are quite diverse. Some vultures prefer the soft tissues like muscles and organs, while others have beaks strong enough to crack open bones to access the marrow inside. Each vulture species brings its own charm to the table, doesn't it? But wait, there's more. Among all vultures, some stand out for their ferocity. Can you guess which they are? Let's dive right into the world of the most ferocious vultures, where every meal is a battle and survival is a testament to their strength and cunning. Two vultures in particular have earned a reputation for being the fierce warriors of the vulture kingdom. They are the bearded vulture and the Andean condor. Let's start with the bearded vulture, also known as the lammergeier or ossifrage. This vulture is unique among its kin as it feeds almost exclusively on the bones of dead animals. Its ferocity is displayed in its feeding habits. Imagine this, a bearded vulture flying high, holding a large bone in its talons and then dropping it onto a rocky terrain below. Why, you ask? To shatter the bone into swallowable pieces. A testament to their resourcefulness and determination, wouldn't you say? Next, we have the Andean condor, one of the largest flying birds in the world. With a wingspan of up to 10 feet, this vulture is a sight to behold. Its ferocity is most visible during feeding time. Unlike other vultures that wait patiently for their turn, the Andean condor uses its size and strength to dominate the carcass. It's not uncommon to see smaller vultures backing off, giving way to this intimidating bird. However, it's important to remember that this ferocity isn't a sign of mindless aggression. Rather, it's a survival mechanism, a way for these birds to compete in the harsh world they inhabit. Be it the bearded vulture's unique bone-breaking technique or the Andean condor's assertive feeding behavior, these strategies have evolved over thousands of years to ensure their survival. So the next time you spot a vulture, remember that beneath the seemingly scary exterior lies an animal equipped with the tools and tactics needed to survive in the circle of life. These vultures indeed don't play around when it comes to feeding, but there's another side to vultures too. Stay tuned as we delve into the role these fascinating creatures play in our ecosystem. Trust me, you'll gain a newfound respect for these oft-misunderstood birds. While vultures may appear fierce, they play an indispensable role in our ecosystems. But how exactly? Let's start by thinking of vultures as nature's clean-up crew. Yes, that's right, these birds are pros at tidying up, but not in the way you might be thinking. Vultures feast on the dead, something that may seem gruesome but is in fact incredibly important. You see, when an animal dies, its body begins to decompose. This process isn't just unsightly, it can also be a breeding ground for harmful bacteria and diseases. Enter the vultures. With their keen eyesight and extraordinary sense of smell, they can locate these carcasses from miles away. And once they find them, they waste no time in getting to work. Vultures have a highly acidic stomach that allows them to safely digest rotting meat that would be toxic to most other animals. In doing so, they help control the spread of diseases such as rabies and anthrax that can be deadly to other wildlife and even humans. But their role as cleaning professionals doesn't stop there. By consuming these carcasses, vultures help to recycle nutrients back into the environment. The bones they leave behind are broken down over time, releasing minerals like calcium and phosphorus back into the soil. This helps to enrich the soil and promote plant growth, maintaining the balance in our ecosystems. Moreover, by removing these carcasses, vultures also help to minimize the populations of other scavengers such as rats and feral dogs that can pose a threat to local biodiversity. In these ways and more, vultures contribute significantly to maintaining the overall health and balance of our ecosystems. They are, in a sense, unsung heroes of the natural world, performing a service that is as vital as it is unappreciated. So next time you see a vulture, remember they're doing us a huge favor. So there you have it. The fascinating world of vultures, far more interesting than what meets the eye. These enigmatic creatures of nature, often misunderstood, are truly astonishing in their diversity and role in the ecosystem. We've embarked on a journey through the intriguing world of vultures, from the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas to the sun-baked expanses of the African savanna. We've witnessed the sheer diversity of the vulture family, each species unique in its own way. Some are bold and fierce, like the bearded vulture, ruling the skies with their intimidating presence. Others, like the Egyptian vulture, are more discreet, yet no less fascinating with their clever use of tools. We've also delved into the fierce nature of these scavengers, their ferocity coming to the fore when it is time to feed. The sight of a vulture swooping down on a carcass may seem gruesome to some, but it's a testament to their vital role in nature's cleanup crew. They are nature's recyclers, preventing the spread of diseases by feeding on dead carcasses. But it's not just about their feeding habits. Vultures play a crucial role in the ecosystem, contributing to the balance of nature in ways that often go unnoticed. Their existence is not just about survival, it's about coexistence. They are a part of a complex web of life, each thread intertwined with the other in a delicate balance. In this exploration, we found that vultures are not just creatures of doom and gloom as often depicted. They are fascinating beings with intricate behaviors and crucial roles. They teach us about the circle of life and the interconnectedness of all things in nature. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of vultures, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting insights into nature.